Welcome back to Let's Get Motivated, the place where we learn, encourage, and teach someone to rise above challenges, transform our mindset, and build a stronger version of ourselves every single day. Today, I want to talk to anyone who feels like their fire is slowly fading, anyone who once dreamed big, but now feels comfortable, tired, or unsure of what's next. Growth doesn't disappear overnight. It fades quietly when we stop challenging ourselves. Staying hungry for growth isn't about never being satisfied. It's about refusing to stop becoming. This message is for those who know there's more inside them, even if life has made them doubt it. Today, let's remind ourselves why we started, why we dreamed, and why we must keep growing, no matter the season we're in. The powerful truth is this: you don't need to be rich, famous, or perfect to leave a legacy that matters. You just need to live with intention, purpose, and heart. So today, let's talk about how to stay hungry for growth. If you're watching this, I want you to hear this clearly. You are stronger than your struggle. You are bigger than your setback. And you still have a future worth fighting for. So, what are we waiting for? Let's dive in and grow together. Number one, never get too comfortable. Comfort feels good, but it often hides danger. When you become too comfortable, you stop stretching yourself. Growth requires discomfort because change never happens in ease. Staying comfortable can slowly drain your ambition without you noticing. Many people fail not because they are incapable, but because they settle too soon. Comfort convinces you that where you are is good enough. Hunger for growth means questioning your limits even when things are going well. It means choosing challenge over convenience. Growth lives outside routine comfort zones. When you avoid discomfort, you avoid transformation. Being uncomfortable is a sign that you are evolving. Growth requires courage to step into uncertainty. Comfort keeps you safe, but growth makes you strong. Each time you choose growth over comfort, you build resilience. Never let comfort steal the future you are capable of creating. Number two, always remind yourself why you started. Your why is the fuel behind your growth. When motivation fades, your purpose keeps you moving. Life will test your commitment, not your talent. Remembering why you started gives meaning to the struggle. Your purpose anchors you during hard seasons. Growth becomes easier when your reason is clear. Without a strong why, distractions will pull you away. Your reason reminds you that quitting is not an option. Growth requires endurance, and endurance needs purpose. When you forget why you started, setbacks feel heavier. Reconnecting with your purpose renews your hunger. Your why reminds you that the journey is worth it. Purpose transforms pain into progress. Growth thrives when vision stays alive. Never let temporary struggles erase a powerful purpose. Number three, surround yourself with people who challenge you. The people around you influence your growth more than you realize. Growth-minded people push you to think bigger. Staying hungry means being around those who refuse to settle. The wrong environment can slowly kill your ambition. Challenging people stretch your thinking and standards. They help you see possibilities you couldn't see alone. Growth is accelerated when you're inspired by others. Being challenged is uncomfortable, but necessary. Surroundings shape mindset. Mindset shapes action. Growth happens faster in supportive environments. Avoid people who normalize stagnation. Hunger grows when excellence becomes normal. Strong circles build strong futures. Growth thrives in accountability. Choose people who sharpen you, not those who hold you back. Number four, treat every failure as a lesson, not a loss. Failure is not the opposite of growth. It's part of it. Every failure carries a lesson waiting to be learned. Growth demands resilience in the face of setbacks. When you see failure as a loss, fear takes over. When you see failure as a lesson, wisdom grows. Hunger for growth means learning from mistakes. Failure teaches discipline, patience, and humility. Each setback builds experience and strength. Growth requires reframing disappointment into development. Failure only defeats you if you stop trying. Every successful person has failed repeatedly. Growth comes from persistence, not perfection. Mistakes refine your character. Lessons shape future success. Fail forward, learn faster, and keep growing. Number 5. Stay curious and keep learning. Curiosity is the heartbeat of growth. When you stop learning, you stop evolving. Growth requires an open and teachable mindset. Staying hungry means asking questions constantly. Knowledge expands vision and opportunity. Learning keeps your mind sharp and adaptable. Growth thrives in curiosity, not pride. The world changes, and learners stay relevant. Every new skill strengthens confidence. Curiosity fuels innovation and creativity. Growth demands humility to admit you don't know everything. Learning daily keeps stagnation away. Hunger grows when learning becomes a habit. Education empowers growth beyond limitations. Stay curious. Your future depends on it. Number 6. Teach what you've learned through experience. Growth does not stop when you reach a milestone. It evolves. Every goal you achieve is evidence that you are capable of more. Many people celebrate success and then unintentionally stop pushing themselves. Staying hungry for growth means understanding that success is not a resting place, but a launch pad. Goals give your effort direction and purpose. Without new goals, ambition slowly fades into routine. Setting new goals keeps your vision alive and your mind focused forward. Each new goal stretches your capacity and strengthens your confidence. Growth happens when you challenge what you thought was your limit. Bigger goals force you to develop new skills and discipline. Growth requires constant forward motion, not comfort. When you stop setting goals, you stop growing. New goals keep hunger alive. They remind you that your best is still ahead of you. Growth thrives on ambition that refuses to settle. Celebrate your wins, but never stop aiming higher. Number 7. Be willing to start small again. True growth requires humility. There will be moments when growth demands that you become a beginner again. Starting small can feel uncomfortable, especially when pride gets in the way. But staying hungry means choosing progress over ego. Small beginnings are not setbacks, they are foundations. Every great achievement starts with a small, imperfect step. Growth doesn't require instant mastery, it requires commitment. Starting small gives you space to learn and improve. It teaches patience and discipline. Growth happens when you respect the process. Fear of starting small often keeps people stuck. Hunger for growth pushes past that fear. Each small win builds confidence and momentum. Growth compounds over time through consistency. Starting small strengthens resilience. Never underestimate what humble beginnings can produce. Number 8. Discipline yourself, even when motivation is low. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. Growth depends on what you do when you don't feel like showing up. Staying hungry means acting even when energy is low. Discipline builds structure in moments of uncertainty. Growth is not built on feelings, but on habits. When motivation fades, discipline carries the weight. Consistent effort beats occasional intensity. Discipline turns small actions into powerful results. Growth requires showing up daily, even imperfectly. Hunger grows when discipline becomes a lifestyle. Discipline strengthens mental toughness and focus. Each disciplined action reinforces self-trust. Growth rewards consistency, not excuses. Discipline protects your goals from emotions. When you choose discipline, you choose growth. Stay disciplined. Your future self depends on it. Number 9. Reflect often and adjust your mindset. Reflection is essential for real growth. Without reflection, mistakes repeat themselves. Staying hungry means being honest with yourself. Reflection helps you understand what's working and what isn't. Growth requires self-awareness and accountability. When you reflect, you gain clarity and direction. Adjusting your mindset allows you to adapt and improve. Growth is not about being perfect. It's about being aware. Reflection turns experience into wisdom. It helps you grow emotionally and mentally. Hunger for growth requires openness to change. A flexible mindset keeps you evolving. Reflection helps you see growth opportunities and challenges. Growth accelerates when mindset aligns with purpose. Take time to learn from yourself. Reflection keeps growth intentional. Number 10. Never forget that growth is a lifelong journey. Growth has no finish line. Staying hungry means embracing the journey, not rushing the results. Life will constantly present new lessons and seasons. Growth evolves as you do. Each stage of life requires a new version of you. Hunger for growth keeps you adaptable. Growth isn't about becoming perfect, it's about becoming better. Lifelong growth builds resilience and wisdom. Progress may feel slow, but it's still progress. Hunger fuels long-term success. Growth is a commitment, not a moment. Keep growing. Your future depends on it. There was a season in my life when things were finally okay. I had stability, routine, and fewer struggles than before. But something inside me felt empty. I realized I wasn't growing anymore. I was just surviving comfortably. I stopped pushing myself, stopped learning, and stopped dreaming as boldly as I once did. At first, comfort felt like peace, but over time it became quiet frustration. I knew deep down that I was settling, not because I couldn't grow, but because I was afraid of discomfort again. One day, I asked myself a hard question. Am I living, or am I just existing? That moment woke me up. I chose to challenge myself again, even when it was uncomfortable, uncertain, and scary. And that decision reignited my hunger, not for success alone, but for growth. Today, I challenge you to take an honest look at your life and ask yourself where you've become too comfortable. Identify one area where you've stopped growing and choose to stretch yourself again. Learn something new, set a bigger goal, or step into something that scares you just a little. Don't wait for motivation. Move with discipline. Growth doesn't demand perfection. It demands courage and consistency. This week, do one thing every day that feeds your hunger for growth. Small steps taken daily will rebuild the fire inside you. As we close, remember this. Staying hungry for growth doesn't mean you're ungrateful for where you are. It means you honor your potential enough to keep going. You were not created to stay the same. You were created to evolve, learn, and rise. Even if growth feels slow right now, don't stop showing up for yourself. Your effort today is shaping the strength you'll need tomorrow. Keep choosing growth over comfort, purpose over fear, and progress over excuses. And as always, this is Let's Get Motivated, where we learn, encourage, and teach someone. Because your journey isn't over yet, and your best version is still ahead. Until next time, thank you.